Has anybody in this gym ever been to a powwow? Raise your hand if you've ever been to a powwow. Okay, some of y'all. Raise your hand if you've ever seen Native American dancers. Raise your hand. All right. So November is Native American Heritage Month, and today we're going to have a small powwow exhibition. So our department had a powwow last Saturday, and what we're going to show you is a mini version of that. And we have some special guests from the First Americans Museum. Mr. Ace Greenwood is going to do our song coming in. We have some community members that are going to lead our class. And we just want to show you a part of our culture, our community, the rich history and heritage in your state, the people that are among you, that have vibrant culture and traditions, speak different languages, so we just want to share that with you. We're going to go ahead and do, it's called a grand entry. It's where we bring in all the flags, we bring in the committee, we bring in the dancers. You'll see one of your peers, she's wearing a crown, she's a tribal representative. So we're going to bring them in, and then we'll kind of discuss what's going to happen throughout this presentation. So I'm going to have you guys stand as we bring in the American flag and the Oklahoma flag. So if you could please stand. We just wanted to share that version with you, that there's different things and different ways to honor the American flag and the Oklahoma flag, and this is our version how we do it. Next, we will go ahead and go into the flag song, which is another way to, but how do you keep standing is another way to honor those that have fought for our country and the people that still do it to this day. So please stand as we do the flag song. Thank you. I'm going to move on to the memorial song. I'm going to let Ace get a little bit more description on the memorial song.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so thank you all for coming out and supporting our Lady Club here, supporting our dancers here by standing and showing their recognition and acknowledgement. You know, there are many tribes out there. Each one of them have written a song honoring this American flag. And part of that is because even before we were citizens of this country, there have been more Native Americans in the U.S. military per capita than any other nationality. And even in the Special Forces, there are more Native Americans in the Special Forces than there are in any other nationality. And like I said, even before we were citizens of this country, at a time when we were not even considered as people belonging to this nation, we have put on that uniform and fought, not just for the colors, not just for the country, but for our people, for our life, for our homelands. And we have these veterans like this. We always want to say thank you to them. We always want to honor them and share with them our gratitude for that sacrifice that they were willing to make, for the sacrifice that their brothers and sisters did make and never got to come home. So we want to think about them. All those that we have lost. This is a special time. Last weekend we celebrated Veterans Day, and so with this song, we're going to do a memorial song. We want to think about those. Think about these that are standing here, the brothers and sisters that they lost, that didn't come back. So they have to stand here and recognize them, stand here in their place, and stand here for them. To each and every one of us, maybe you lost a loved one. Brother, sister, mother, father, grandparents, a best friend. We want to think about them at this time with this song. So with that, we're going to go ahead and sing this memorial song. So we're just going to ask you to please remain standing at this time as we sing this song.
Yeah.
newest class is Mr. Henry Sleeper. Next, we're going to move on to our victory song. What we have done at our dances is the victory song is our drum. We have a center drum. And what I've learned is what's unique and special about Oklahoma is Oklahoma has a center drum. A lot of different tribes across the country or dances and powwows, they don't have that center drum. So that's kind of what's unique to us is we have the center part we call that drum the heartbeat. And there's many other men and women that sing with the head singer. So we're going to go into a victory song, and this is where they dance the colors out. They'll dance the colors out. But while they're doing that, they'll dance around, and we invite anyone that's a veteran. So any of the teachers, faculty, staff that are veterans, we welcome you to dance with our flag carriers. So they'll go around and you'll just follow them and dance out as well for this victory song. And the students, what you'll see is our dancers and our princess and our committee and anybody that's in Grand Entry is they also dance with them. They honor the veterans and whoever's in the center by dancing along with them. So we invite you to do that too. You'll hear the drum, you'll hear the music and the beat. But if you're kind of timid, then watch your ears, those that are dancing on the floor, just seeing what they do. And that's how you honor our veterans and your teachers that are veterans as well, or any faculty members of the armed forces. So we'll go ahead and go to the victory song. Amigo ang mga masarilos. Ang tahalas niya ang chukutapos, moment ang masoswa ang mga chukutapos. Just saying around those moments, I was so ibang parang mga salisa na daw. How are you all? My name is George Allen. And Cheyenne. My age is 17. My travel town is Alabama Society. My ceremonial ground is Sand Creek, and I'm granddaughter of Alabama ceremonial ground. My mother is in Brown. My grandparents are Bobby Brown and Sally Sloan. I am a junior at Southeast High School, and I hear you all, and thank you all for coming to be a part of this. I'm very excited to share this with you all. I am the currently ranked 2023-2024 junior high school student nation, so that's why I love this. The attire I'm wearing a banner and counting in it. It means I represent my tribe, and I learned their language and learned their dances and their history. So I'm good on that and I'm also the Native American Club president here at Southeast. And I wouldn't make this event, but I just want to say I wouldn't have done it without the people who've been a part of it, the Oklahoma City Public Schools Native American Student Services. Thank you.
Once again, last year, after you were my slides with me, but Georgia was the princess for the Oklahoma Indian Bikers, and I see that they showed up to support her today. This is the kind of person this young lady is, as she represents Native America, she represents Oklahoma, and she represents any group that she stands up there for. And you see the support that she has to come and help her. All she has to do is ask, and everybody keep running. So one more time, please, Georgia, be around. Good people like that. It's just easy for people to want to come and help you out. You know, a lot of people believe that the native people, the beads and feathers is our culture, but it's not. Our family, our community, that's what our culture is. These are some of the things that we want you to understand and learn. So we're going to go through this as quick as we can. They only gave me an hour, and while my daughter over here, she's here today with me. Pointing at you like this. So if you see her pointing at me, please don't get offended by that. She's doing that for your benefit, trying to keep me on time. I'm going to stay here and talk all day long. You don't stop me. What we'll do is we'll go ahead and go into some of these dances. You know, that word powwow. It was kind of for us, we go to these powwows, but they're also known as intertribal dances, as gatherings, as just dances. That word was given to it, powwow, because it was exciting, it was something neat to see, and that's why they began to use that word. Sometimes you see it in the movies, or you see, people getting together at a meeting. They say, come on, we're going to have a powwow. When we have these ceremonies, generally we'll start out, first thing that we do is go into a prayer. We'll go into a prayer, and in essence what that does is turn that ground into holy ground. And so during that time, we don't allow any kind of drinking, substance abuse at all onto these grounds. But I know there's a lot of stereotypes, that talk about Native people as alcoholics and things like that, and that's where they go and do these things. But this is why we have, programs like this to help you understand exactly what's going on. And so what we want to do as part of that, as part of our celebration such as that, we have many different tribes that come together. And today we're going to try to give you a small sample of that, but help you to understand who this is. And I want to encourage you, this is Native American Heritage Month. And today we're learning about these Native ways and the things that we do, but it's not just the dances themselves. We want you to learn what the whole thing is about. And we also want to encourage you, don't just learn about who we are. There's other nationalities here. We want to encourage you to learn about them as well. And hopefully learning about us will help you to understand that. Because we want you, as Native American Heritage Month, we want you to know it's okay to learn who we are. Native people, if you're out there, we want you to know it's okay to be Native. It's okay to be Native in your everyday life. If you don't know how, this is a good time to start learning. Step out there and learn who you are. Learn where you come from. Not just Native people, but all people. Learn who you are. Learn where you come from. Because if we know our culture, we're going to be far better here. And so this is for everybody. So what we're going to do now is we are going to go into our individual dances. And I see you lined up, so I'll go ahead and come this way if you don't mind. And so the first one is our jingle dress dance. And so just kind of make a quick circle around here. Let everybody look at your dresses. Again, this is something I want you to acknowledge and see. Look at their shoes. Look at their moccasins. They're going to be different with each person. Because each person comes from different tribes. They come from different families. There are almost 600 nations, native nations here in this country. And not all the same people. So we're not all going to dress like all 1700s, 1800s. We didn't have factories spitting out exact uniforms. So all of our clothes closing with these individuals because they're individually made. And so each person has a reason that they're going to put on a color. Each person has they're going to put on a design. And you just have to ask that person because it's not, we're individual people, we're individual human beings. This dance, though, kind of where it comes from, there's many stories that tell where this dance comes from. And a huge part of that is it's a healing dance. This is dance. It tells the story of a young lady who was sick. None of the doctors could figure out why she was sick. They couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. What happened was her father turned to the biggest healer there is, our Creator, to our God. And he went and he prayed for 4 days. He fasted, he prayed, he asked for help for his daughter. This is how much he loved his daughter. That he starved himself for 4 days. He focused on his prayers for 4 days. And on that 4th day, he called 4 dancers to dance this style. They danced around for 4 days. On that 4th day, she was able to get up and dance with them. And so in honor of that, he went out. There was a time that they called all the Hebrew dancers across the nation. At this time, at this certain time, we're going to sing a song. We're asking all these Hebrew dancers. We want to try to help the whole world ask them to dance on this at this time. It comes from the northern plains. It's where it originated with the Ojibwe people. And so we're going to try our best to give you this song. If I can think one real quick. Okay, I got it. From the southern plains, so this will be a southern style song. The song here, as you watch the women dance, when you think about Union itself, that's what Native women are. So this dance is going to be like that. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be graceful. Watch how they move their feet. Watch how their heads move. The shawls that they're carrying. Watch how those dance. Watch how they can move that as graceful to the song. So these styles here, these dances, they support the men in these dances. Understand, this is very important with Native people. Is that our men and women, they have their own jobs. They have their own positions. And neither one of them is more important than the other. And so it's a balance. Everything is a balance. This is the way that we're taught. This is the way that we learn since childhood, since babies. These are the things that we're taught. And so this is the style of the women. So the women, when they do these dances, again, watch how graceful they are. The ornamentation that they're wearing. Watch how it moves as well to the song. All right. Now we've got our traditional dancer here. So this style here, this is one of our men's styles. There are many different men's styles. This style comes from the northern plains. So as you see him walking around, you see that bustle on his back there. That's a bustle made out of eagle feathers. Looks like we've got wing feathers from a golden eagle here. On his head, he wears what's called a roach. This roach is made out of porcupine hair and deer tail. Then he'll carry what we call either spinners or blades, on his head. And so as you look at his outfit, you can kind of tell it is the dance of a warrior, but also a hunter as well. And so this is what you're going to look for whenever you see his movements. You're going to look at his steps. You're going to dance in those old ways, those old steps that a lot of tribes ceremony. And then also, his head work. You're going to notice him kind of looking at the ground from time to time. So he's telling the story of a warrior in battle. He's hunting for the enemy. So he might be looking for tracks on the ground, or even a good hunter, a good warrior could look on the trees. Maybe the enemy might hit something on that tree, knock some bark loose, or even lean something up against that tree, something as small as that. Good warriors would know that the enemy has been tracked through here. So this is what we're going to give our dancer here, and we're going to give him something called a sneak up. All right. So the sneak up, when it begins, you're going to hear a rough, fast beat, and that's they call that a heartbeat. Do we have any athletes in here? Is anybody going to play some sports, participate in some sports? Nobody? Oh, okay, we got one. Okay. So, I played sports my whole life, and I still, before every game, I'm nervous. I get out there, my heart's beating fast, and so, that's what this time represents. Is before you go into battle, even today, I play stickball today, and I know I know it's going to hurt, but that's beside the point. I got to get out there, I got to leave, and that's how I feel my 15 minutes. So, all this, that heartbeat that you hear, that's what that represents. And then you'll see the battle again, and then it will continue on. Real wordy song. I don't know if you kind of noticed, there's a lot of different, I sing different songs every time to someone who doesn't hear it all the time. They might kind of sound a little similar to each other. But, for us, it's always, we've always had to hear jokes about our music. We got theme song. Apparently, I got a theme song. And I understand that song, that beat, that's not a real song. That song was never heard until movies came out. All right, so what's that tell us? Right? I ain't even sung that song. You ain't heard that. Even that last one. Oman Tashka, it's Oman Warrior. It's saying, it's talking to our warriors. It tells Oman warriors, go out and fight. And come home to us safely. this is what we think about our warriors that way. And so, with this song has 100 songs, a warrior song. That's why we sing that song for them. So again, we're thinking about those who put their life on the line for us. In all that we do, those who try to make that sacrifice, we want to think about them and be all about them. And so, again, like I said, the family and the community, that's who we are. So what we want to do now is go into a few social songs. And as Native people, we love to laugh, we love to have fun, we love to enjoy ourselves. With the whole country trying to lock us out and eliminate us, our best survival method was to learn how to laugh. And so, if I see reservation dogs, they use a lot of native humor. Unfortunately, I wasn't in that movie. I'm probably half native in your word. So, that one I'm there. That's that laughter, that enjoyment, that having fun. We're all about that. And so, and we take a lot of things from the world around us. Cowboys, they got a two-step. We got one too. And so, I'm going to ask our head man and head lady to help us out here and show everybody what our two-step looks like. And so, how did you want to do that? Were y'all going to go finger partner? Gordon, were y'all going to go finger partner? Okay. I'm going to ask our dancers and our committee to go and grab their partners so we can show everybody what this Indian two-step is. And it's really easy to do. Any of these, if anybody comes and asks you to participate in dance, don't be scared. We're not bringing you out here to make fun of you or anything. We want you to experience and share what our dances are like with your life. This is a very simple song of all the leaders. They're going to do all the hard